Ever get a mystery text that unravels your entire life? Drop dives into the digital paranoia, but does it stick the landing? Before the next drop hits, tap like and subscribe for more cult hits and atomic flicks. You know you want to. Drop is a sleek, single-location thriller centered around a woman who starts receiving anonymous text messages, or drops, that quickly unravel her relationships and grip on reality. The story plays out almost like a stage play with this moody lighting and digital age kind of Hitchcock vibe. At its core, it's a modern whodunit drenched in paranoia with a hint of satire. Directed by Sarah Adina Smith from Buster's Malhar and Birds of Paradise. Starring Meghann Fahy from White Lotus and The Bold Type as Lexi, Justice Smith from Sharper and Detective Pikachu, Samantha Sloyan from Midnight Mass and The Fall of the House of Usher, and Marvin Ri from The Old Guard and Aladdin. Written by Seth Owen Morgan. The film was shot apparently under a month with a limited cast and mostly single location set. And the text messages were just animated in post to enhance the eerie pacing. And many critics praise this like a Hitchcock meets Black Mirror, with some calling it this generation's phone booth. And there are things to really like about it. I feel like the lighting and the way the texts are displayed really do elevate such a simple story. Lots of excellent uses of light and shadow with striking stage-like visuals. And the texts that show up are done in a pretty clever way. It's very immersive without being gimmicky. And Meghann Fahy, I really didn't think much of her as an actress from the second season of White Lotus, but she really does carry the movie for such a small and intense production. And it keeps the mystery and the twist and the misdirects going. There's so many red herrings in this movie. Like, I had a few guesses of who it was, but I was wrong, which I shouldn't have been. They have some plot holes in this where the reasonings I had for guessing these people or this person was a huge plot hole, really. So it's not my fault. The third act goes off the rails, though. They give up the whole stage-like presence that was set up in the first 2/3 of the film. They go full bore on the action and suspense to an almost ridiculous level. And yeah, it's supposed to be silly. This movie isn't supposed to be taking itself too seriously, but it didn't totally work for me personally. So I felt like it was a little bit of a downgrade in that third act. And I mentioned earlier the red herrings that kind of undercut the logic of the twist of the full reveal. Like I said, I was looking at clues of who it could be and who was an obvious red herring. But there was a part where she sneaks a $20 bill with a note on it, and then she receives the $20 bill under her salad. And it doesn't make sense of who it turns out to be ultimately. And also, there's like a domestic violence subplot in this movie to give her more backstory, but I don't know. I felt like it was a little shoehorned in. It's out of place for the film. That kind of it's campy. This movie's campy. So I'm not sure if it really strikes the right chord with that. So I would have to give Drop a 2.5. I'm just middle of the road with it. I had a good time for the most part. And it's silly, whodunit, trying to guess who did it and being totally wrong about it. It does have style and tension and some great lighting and effects throughout most of the film that really just elevate such a small movie in a single location. But it really drops the ball with a messy finale that it's just silly, and I don't know, it just, for me, it didn't really fit the tone of the first 2/3 of the movie. But I'm sure people are gonna just have a great time even with that third act. For me personally, it didn't really land. It's worth a watch if you like your thrillers sort of small, sleek, and slightly unhinged. But did Drop keep you guessing or just lose you? Drop your theories and rating in the comments below. Make sure to hit like. It really helps small channels like this. Subscribe if you want to see more movie reviews. And what's your favorite single location thriller? Let me know below in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.